Good evening, this is Brian Rowley, and I am recording a new video on how to use IrfanView, which is the program I use for editing images. And specifically, we're going to go over how to crop and resize. And I got a bit of feedback from someone on my channel. I appreciate the feedback, of course. So I said I would re-record, and here we go. So the instructions are here. And let's see what I had in here. So this is a good site to go to. Just get it from the source. And I said I'm going to walk through it twice. I don't know about that. I think I'm just going to launch into this. You can always pause the video or stop it to see how the steps go, but it's pretty straightforward. You have to get an image to work on. In my case, I already have my images defaulting to IrfanView as the editor. So if I just double click an image, it's going to open an IrfanView, but if you haven't done that, you can right-click on the image, use Open With, and choose IrfanView from your list of applications. In this case, we're going to open this particular image because it has a picture of a dog that I like, and I don't really need the shadow of the guy taking the picture. So what I'm going to do now is take my mouse and draw a box like this. Okay, so when I draw the box around the dog like this, now I have the dog in the box, right? Got a shadow, got the guy's shadow of this guy's knee in there, but so what? So the keyboard command is Ctrl-Y. But I think you can get it out of here, so let's see if I remember where that is. Image, edit, crop. I'm looking for crop. Crop selection. See, it says Ctrl-Y right there. All right. Now I have a new image, so I'm going to save it, which is you just type the S key on your keyboard, or you can use the little save image icon at the top here. Save as. This is Apollo, and I'll say Apollo cropped. That's Apollo cropped, and I'm not going to put them in my Substack folder. I'm going to put them in my pictures library. So we'll open that. And we're going to save this image there. Saving. Okay, that's it. That's how you crop an image using IrfanView. I also said that I would show you how to resize, and I'll give you the details on that right here. So the size of this image is, let's see, we'll go here. So in order to show you the size of the image, I have to look down here at the bottom of my screen, and it is 11.91 megabytes currently. All right, so we're going to go to this image resize, which is Ctrl-R. Every time I see a keyboard shortcut, I'll tell you resize, resample. So you can make it half size. You can make it any size you want, actually, but I like to go here. And because it's set to preserve the aspect ratio, let's say I want an image. Let's say I know what the size of the image is that I need. So if I just choose 512 here, you'll see it will adjust the width to match the aspect ratio. So let's say we want a 480. That's pretty close to 512. Okay, so now after I click OK here, it's going to show you at the bottom. You'll see the new image size. Oh, it's still 11.91. Oh, maybe it's going to go to a smaller image size there. In any case, now you want to save your image again. So again, you can click the little button here, save as, Apollo, smaller. I made it smaller. I have a smaller image of Apollo here. So we'll see, I've got cropped here, which is 4.33 megabytes. I've got a smaller one there. Let's save it, and let's take a look over here. If I look at details, it'll tell me on the view. If I go to details, now I can look to see which image of Apollo is what size. So here we are. There's Apollo smaller. Okay, so after I cropped it, I reduced the size to about 10% of its original size by making it 1/4 the size of the image. So you can see the quality is not affected. So it's just the size of the image, right? So both have really good resolution. I think this one's a little shinier maybe, but anyway, that's the point. That's how you crop. That's how you resize. And I'm done with this video. I hope you can hear me. And I'll post this on my YouTube channel which you can get, of course, here at brianrowley.com all the way out. So you can search for IrfanView on Brian Rowley, and you'll get my IrfanView videos. If you just go to my channel, it's Brian Rowley, and that's it.